Blessings and welcome. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and these are your monthly readings for August 2018. And before I go and synergize with you all, remember to look at your rising and moon sign to get a more in-depth understanding of where your vibration is taking you in the month of August, especially since we have another eclipse happening on August 11th, a solar eclipse in Leo. Very positive for us all to finally move towards that new surge of energy that the universe is providing us. We've been going through a lot lately. We had those last eclipses last month in Aquarius and in Cancer. We've had planetary shifts and changes in Uranus and Chiron. So this is just a year of us really getting deep within our soul to figure out the next phase of our existence here as we move forward now in August, especially September and moving forward when Mars and Mercury finally goes direct at the end of August. We really are going to see the positive results of all of our hard work, of us connecting more deeply to what we are really needing to do to find more alignment with our universe here. So blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for connecting with me each and every month by subscribing to my channel, sharing my videos, and just giving me such beautiful positive comments each and every month. It really keeps me going and staying energized to connect and synergize with you all. It's so beautiful to have such beautiful energies out there. So if you ever want a personal reading from me, I do hope you reach out to my website or my email address. I'm on Instant Go, and I'm also on Instagram. And I do a monthly new moon and a full moon reading tarot cards for you. So all the links are below if you would like to connect with me, and I do hope to hear from you in the near future. And until then, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy. My lovable Leos, welcome to your August 2018 tarot reading, and this will be a powerful month for you because yes, you do have a solar eclipse with your name on it on August 11th, really affecting yourself now. You've been going through some eclipses for a while, the last couple of years, and I do feel if you look back to the last couple of years, you have seen changes, upheavals, sudden epiphanies, challenges, tests, but this is now the last part of that solidification of what needed to change for you, what you needed to learn, what you needed to release. For now, it's like you're going to have this power again, this energetic flow that you are. You are the Leo, you are the Lion, you are power, you are energy, you are fire. And I do feel now, Leo, you're going to get that now. You're going to get it back. You're going to move forward. We still have a couple of planets in retrograde, Mars and Mercury. They will be moving forward by September. And you do have beautiful Jupiter in your fourth house of family, home, and security. And that just went direct at the middle of July last month. So you're going to start to feel movement forward, changes. And this could affect your family, yourself, your home, your security, any aspect of your life, Leo. So let's look at the self position here, the situation at hand. Yeah, endings, Ten of Swords. So we see that this is the challenge that you've been facing for the last couple of years, Leo. Getting through some obstacles and challenges, having faith that you were going to get through this ending of pain and challenges and suffering, and really believing that you had this strength within you to finally overcome these challenges. And yes, like I said, this is one more month that you will feel the power. Things are ending for you to challenge yourself to begin something. And this is going to be, like I said, a very powerful, if things haven't been happening, I feel this will be the month that it'll happen. But for you male, female, you male Leo energies, the Four of Wands. So you get the Four of Wands. So this looks like what I talked about was you have Jupiter in your fourth house of family, home, and security. And it has gone direct. You're feeling a lot more comfortable, a lot more harmony and peace and comfort with your family. This could be a strong connection of finally making a commitment with someone, but I do feel it's very positive. It's also with this eclipse in your sign connected to Rahu, the positive side of the moon's energy, the north node. So it's giving you blessings and gifts through what you have put the courage into changing, into ending, but it does look like positive situations are changing for you in the fourth house of family, home, and security. Your female energy is here, Leo. Judgment, yes. It's judgment time, and it's ending. You are seeing so far this connection to endings here. And here we have is this judgment, something that you have been challenged by, that you're seeing now, that you can, you're hearing the calling now. You understand the changes that you have to go through. So judgment isn't always easy because, again, it's ending things, clearing out, getting through obstacles, but you're listening deeply to your inner soul. And I do feel some of you are hearing the calling of what your soul is saying. And it is... we'll have to look deeper into your reading here, but it is ending something, I'm sure, to begin something, because that's what this eclipse is. It's a new beginning, a solar eclipse, and I believe it's around 19 degrees in Leo. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising sign, I do feel it will affect you even more deeply. So let's look at your love situation here. Five of Pentacles. So it looks like things in your energy for love you've been without, you've been lonely, there has been sacrifices that you've had to make. There's something that has been going on, and maybe that's could be what has been affecting your relationships. It's maybe, you know, you've had to be without, haven't been able to provide as much as you would like to for your family here at Leo. So let's look at the rest of these cards here to see. But then you get the Knight of Cups. There is a new pathway of love, emotional connections to others who are helping you through maybe a difficult time, maybe some ending of some situation, maybe to a job. But I do feel there's a new journey, emotional happiness, a stronger commitment to love. And if you have been lonely, if you haven't been able to connect, Leo, to someone who is your prince or princess charming, I do feel this is the month that eclipse bringing you something of a gift of love here. And let's see your last card. Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is all about rest, relaxation, contemplation. So I do feel this may be a time that you're going to have to think about maybe a relationship, a commitment. I do see something about an ending, so this may be making a decision about ending a relationship. I feel, especially on the female side, it may be a new calling for you to maybe leave a situation, a relationship, contemplation, meditation, thinking about movement forward, finding someone who can give you a stronger commitment and love. So your last couple cards, yeah, a new journey, best friend, loyalty. So I do feel, especially on the male energy, it does look like there is someone loyal, someone who maybe you want to commit your heart to. You've taken some time to really think about your future with this beautiful Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about a journey in love, emotional happiness, fulfillment. And I do feel for some of you Leos, even though you feel that you can't give as much to someone, it does show that you are committed to giving as much as you can to a love energy. So far we'll have to see the rest of the cards, but I do feel you, with this eclipse, you're ready to bring some type of emotional happiness to your soul, a commitment, a marriage, a relationship, to bring it into harmony. And maybe ending being alone, maybe ending finally getting through some type of obstacle to fulfill yourself with love. But I do feel either way, if you are attached to someone, it's a stronger commitment. And if you've been lonely and you've been contemplating, meditating for a strong connection of love, it does look like now there's someone coming, a journey. I see a journey with these two cups, waiting and hoping and wishing for someone of this nature to come your way. So yes, I feel this is a strong connection of seeing that you're ready to give emotional happiness to someone. You have waited and grown through the last couple of years, I do feel. And some of you, maybe this is what the challenges and changes have been, is you've had to be with that. You had to separate, change, be by yourself, and to contemplate the next step in love. And now you can give your heart and soul. You can go on that journey. There won't be any mountains here because you are now challenging yourself to get out of these 10 of Swords here. As you can see, that ending shows you a way over those mountains, right? And it's just an easy flow crossing that mountain. There's no pain on the other side. And it's just, I'm sure, fulfillment. We'll see at the end of this reading, but I do feel it's important now. This is your last eclipse. Use it because it's going to be powerful. You won't get this extra boost of energy until maybe 18, 19 years when it comes around again. So it's important now to fulfill your desires, to understand your karmic lessons and tests and things that need to listen to the calling of your heart, of what your angels, your guides are showing you, intuition, understanding, and moving forward. So let's look at your work energy, because I'm sure this is being affected too. Maybe some endings in your work and a new calling for you. But let's see. Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is another emotional situation to how you feel. And we'll have to look at this because the Six of Cups could be reminiscing about something that you've always wanted to do. Hoping and wishing to make these ideas come to fruition. But you do have to end something. You have to have faith to believe in your wishes. So this may be a strong connection with the Six of Cups. Is you're going to have to believe in those desires that you have been dreaming about for, maybe since you've been a child. There may be someone from the past who may come back to help you, Leo, on your journey forward. There may be an offer for a journey, offer to give you something because you have been unemployed, been without. It does look like there may be someone who will come to help you. So let's see here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So a new journey. So I feel for a lot of you Leos, if there's changes, endings in your work, don't worry because you got this Knight of Swords here. Like I said, I feel someone may be coming from the past who knows you, someone who wants to help you move forward on your journey, someone who will communicate, or you need to start to communicate. Just people from your past that you've been connected to, who know your reputation and know how amazing of a Leo that you are. You have power. You have no problem speaking and talking to others. You are definitely one who can show off their personality. So Leo, if you are changing your direction, having to leave a job situation, remember you have the power right now to connect to the right people, and they will help you move forward on something new that will, I'm sure, be fulfilling. Yeah, you have the Empress card. So changes, beautiful changes, transformation, and that's what you have to look forward to, Leo, is that endings start something, and this is like a new cycle for you. And I love the Empress energy because it is about you knowing that you're making the right decisions and choices. And it may be a powerful female energy who's going to be able to help you, someone from the past that you know that may help move you in the direction that you need, the course of where you should be guided in your work energy. Let's see one more card here. Yeah, Ace. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is about new emotional fulfillment, happiness, a new beginning. And yes, you will challenge yourself to end something that hasn't been good for you. Your intuition, your insight, someone else is going to give you some type of insight, and understanding that you can have emotional happiness, even though things have been challenging for you. I see a lot of cups here. So even though your emotions have been up and down and you've been without, it looks like you're going to get this boost of energy to allow this cup to overflow again. So your last couple cards in your work energy. Yeah, things have been really cloudy. and things have been stagnant, and you need to get that whip in gear. You need to do something now to put things into action, to have a clearance, because this is your month, Leo. This is your birthday, and I feel that you're going to get that extra boost. Like I said, things are in retrograde, Mars and Mercury, so it may be a little bit more difficult to communicate, to move forward on your ideas, to activate what you want to, but you will be feeling those challenges this month, ending things, but I do feel you'll get through that, and by September you'll see things a lot clearer, because let's see what your outcome is. Yeah, beautiful. So it's the Hangman. You're making changes, and you're going to have to look at your life at a different perspective. But what it gives you is a new beginning, because you are seeing things in a different light. You understand that if there are things happening, it's being spiritually directed, guided. And it's very important for you to know that, because I see these two major arcana cards has something, ending something to begin something very spiritual for you. And you're going to listen to that calling. You're going to listen to your intuition, and have faith now that there is going to be a better future for you. And it's all about your belief. There is going to be a message being delivered to you, a message for love, a message to allow yourself to move forward in a new direction in your work. But this is what that eclipse is doing for you on August 11th here, Leo, giving you hope for the future and new ways to communicate to others to fulfill your desires. And you know, it does show this will be a painful process, and I'm sure it has been the last couple of years, but you know, it's because you've taken time to really contemplate what you need to do to fulfill your soul. And that's what those eclipses did, and have been doing for you. And I know when I had my eclipses in Virgo, I'm a Virgo rising, Sun in Scorpio, and a Pisces moon, I went through a lot of eclipses with the Virgo and Pisces, and it changed everything about what I was doing, and how and who I was. And that's how powerful eclipses are. So I'll go with this flow, and it's because it's connected to your first house, your self-position, it is really allowing you to make major changes in any way, in any direction that you want. So your last cards are that connection to that eclipse energy for you, Leo. It's all about you. And let's see what the first eclipse card is. This is crazy because everyone has been getting this card. And sometimes I see this flow of connection to one certain card. This is interesting. And so this is about your dreams. This is a lot of connections to those who are receiving a lot of guidance and allowing to open up to your visions and insight, your dreams, your visions. And I believe the Aquarius energy got this too, who just had an eclipse in their sign also. So I do feel you and the Aquarius and Cancer are obviously receiving some type of magical time for you to fulfill your dreams. The Queen of Forces, yes, this is a magical time. You have strong forces with you to really activate changes, and it's like you're looking out there, out to the universe, and say, I'm ready for this. And you're looking at the moon's energy, and it's like, make sure you're out there on August 11th, connecting to Mother Moon, so she can feel your vibration, give you the forces that you need to fulfill this field of dreams of yours. So let's read these beautiful cards, and yes, let's look at the first card, and that is the Map Oracle. And let me find the page here, 21. Field of Dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful. For your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a greater harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. And that's why I feel it's time to take action with the Queen of Forces. She's saying it's time to take action. I'm with you. The force be with you. And it's definitely showing that all you have to do is dream and know that any type of challenges, especially you do have the Five of Pentacles here in the mountains and the Ten of Swords, that is challenges and that is obstacles that you're facing, but it's leading you to your dreams. It's leading you to action and new forces of energy flowing. And so you may have to contemplate. You do have two cards of contemplation, waiting, figuring out a plan, looking at things very differently by the end of August. So look at that. I would say, you know, if you're ready to put things into motion, wait until, you know, after August, starting in September, where the flow, the force will be with you. And that's when you can really activate all this synergy that you're going to be feeling, this new movement forward. Yeah, I see a lot of movement forward here. You've got two knights in here. You've got the journey card, the rider card. It's just movement forward, a journey, adventure, listening to the calling, ending and beginning with the Ace of Cups. It's beautiful to see that progression. So the Queen of Forces, let's read what she has to say to you about this beautiful field of dreams and this beautiful force coming to you to change things. Let me find it. So here we go. This card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other. And guess what? I just realized when I read that sign, that paragraph, is you are ruled by the sun. So of course this is a connection of connecting that day with the sun and the moon. Your ruling planet, of course, and Mother Moon. The card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other, with a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance to your life. And that's interesting because I mentioned maybe there's a female energy in your workforce, a goddess energy, someone who has this very strong, powerful sense about herself to help you. So look for that. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace, creativity and receptivity in both her energy and her support. How beautiful, because that's a card of creativity, receptivity. It's just beautiful to see. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power, yes, and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. You're coming into power, Leo. Keep on charging. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities, careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. So now understand there will be career opportunities, advancement, changes, emotional happiness in what you do. I feel some type of goddess, female energy, something nurturing coming your way in your work that you're going to embark on. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest. Yes, I do see a love interest with the Queen of Cups. Excuse me, the Knight of Cups coming in your way. Excuse me, the Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know. Yes, again, someone you know. I'm going back to this connection to work. I'm seeing a lot of what we talked about earlier. Someone you know from the past, maybe a strong female energy, showing you a new journey, some type of new insight to follow. But when this card appears, there's a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and moon, receptivity, intuition, and only you yourself can direct the energy of your internal life. And that sentence, that last sentence, is very important because right now you have the force, the eclipse energy right in the hand. You have the sun and the moon right in your hand with this eclipse. So you have exactly what it says. You hold the forces of the sun and moon, and only you yourself can direct the energy of your eternal life. So this is your time to really make the changes in things, so you can be fulfilled. And I know that you've taken some time to think and contemplate, and some of you will be having to take some time off to think about maybe what your next step is because of this Five of Pentacles, being without, losing a job, having not been connected to others fully. But like I said, this is the change here this month. So to end this, because it's a beautiful reading, a new calling for you. And here we go. How many major arcana cards here? One, two major arcana cards to show. Oh yeah, three, yes. You start off with judgment, ending something, really embracing this new calling, this transformation. Abundance is here for you. And you're really, by the end of this month, going to see your life in a different way, a different perspective. There will be new challenges, new avenues, new journeys to begin here. So if you're feeling without this month, this is your challenge, because I do feel there will be someone to help you, to give you some type of message to communicate, to allow yourself some type of new journey forward. Remember, you've got a lot of knights here, charging in love and communication, receiving some type of offer in love. And I do feel you have faithful friends and partners, lovers who are there to help you get through this time. But the end result is connecting to those who can help you from the past, fulfilling your cup, listening to your intuition. Things are going to get stable because you do have the Four of Wands here, and that is connected to Jupiter in your fourth house of commitment, stability, home. So things are positive, and it's a very karmic house too. So you're going to see why things are changing, because you want the karmic to end. You want positive karma connected with you, and you're ending things, getting clearer now, so that you can have this magical force behind you, fulfilling your dreams that you are wanting. So until next time, with pure love, this energy, Tammy.